I think that cloud native development will play a key role in that. You know, the hybrid development as well, security and privacy of data, and access to low code development as well. Hooligan development are preparing for that by continuously investigating those new technologies. I mean, we spoke to it earlier on about how we're constantly staying on top of new released technologies and training our staff in-house on how to leverage those new technologies. I think that there's definitely room for machine learning specifically. I mean, if we look at it in the context of providing, media entertainment to a consumer, the best thing that machine learning can bring is a recommendation engine. And I mean, that's just us talking off the top. I mean, if you really want to get into it, there's a lot that machine learning can do for the space. I don't think that outsourcing is going to go anywhere. Outsourcing as a model brings with it the benefit of there's a cost benefit in it, so that's always a factor that's considered by clients. The access to the right skills at the right time is important, and especially when you're using hooligan development for OTT and video on demand. We only operate in that industry. So I mean, I don't see there being a challenge. In fact, I only see relationships strengthening between outsourced companies and clients. From our point of view specifically, I don't see that we should be looked at as outsourced vendors. We should be looked at as development partners. Absolutely. Growing the in-house teams is important because with the growth of a product comes the need to expand the resource pool. But bringing in-house resources has also got limitations in terms of deployment of that resource. So, the resources, once they're deployed. And if you need access to work on different milestones of your project, you need to be able to outsource that. I think the first factor to consider there is cost. The outsourcing model has been proven over and over to be a cost-effective way to get your product to move forward fast. Access to skills and experts, and again, using hooligan development who are specialists in the video on demand industry. Time to market is also a very important factor. By bolstering up your team, if you do it right, you can attack milestones on your roadmap quite fast, and your time to market can be reduced. All of those are definitely factors to consider and will play an important role. So as a service provider to the video on demand industry, our speciality is specifically focusing on the apps and the touch points for the customer, the consumer of the content, and feeding to the touch points for the consumer endpoints is the cloud functions that are required to deliver the content to those devices. And so those are the spaces where we specialize and ramp up on for servicing the industry. In terms of evolution, I definitely think that one of the biggest changes that's going to affect the software world is the idea of cross-platform development. So single code base, cross-platform deployment, and that's basically hybrid development. And from hooligan development, we've already done in-house training and case studies and just proof of concepts using technologies like Flutter. So I don't think that we're not ready for it, and we would definitely, I mean, from an evolution point of view, I definitely think that that's the type of thing that can help customers get to market faster if they adopt those changes. Yes, because, you know, in speaking to our culture where it's in our blood, our teams have a natural instinct for curiosity and want to be positioning themselves to know more and more technologies and be able to improve their own knowledge. I mean, there's no use in a software developer staying stagnant in a technology that's old, right? Yeah, in the future of software development, well, then we must already be living in the future because automation plays an important part right now. Automated testing is a key factor. Automated deployment is key, and we already utilize and have skilled engineers who create those automated processes. So I don't think that it's a case of what it's going to be like in the future. I think it's already been implemented. We'll be having it.